Hey everyone, welcome back. You are tuned into our latest explainer, and today we're diving headfirst into something that literally affects almost every single one of us. We're going to explore the often ignored physical toll of our daily digital routines. You are engaging with a screen right now to learn this information, but do you know what that constant exposure is actually doing to your body over time? Today, we are bringing the hidden impacts of screen time right out into the light. 7 to 10. Just let that sink in for a second. 7 to 10 hours. That is the average amount of time modern workers spend staring at screens every single day. From typing up those morning reports to sitting through back-to-back online meetings to endlessly checking our phones in between, we have completely normalized this massive amount of screen exposure. It feels like just a regular Tuesday, right? But here is the reality. While this level of connectivity absolutely drives our modern productivity, it comes with a really significant hidden cost to our biology. So here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll look at the unseen digital threat. Second, why do our eyes tire? Third, we'll cover the golden rule, 20-20-20. Fourth, optimizing your workspace. And finally, nutrition and healthy habits. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the unseen digital threat. You see, our high digital productivity is actually masking a silent underlying problem. Because the early signs are so subtle, we tend to just ignore them until they start disrupting our lives. Notice these symptoms: heavy or dry eyes, blurry vision, headaches, and even neck and shoulder pain. Have you ever felt that unexplained sluggish feeling around 3 p.m.? You feel completely drained, and you probably blame it on a lack of coffee, right? Well, in reality, that fatigue often starts right here, with strained eyes. And that neck and shoulder pain? That happens because when your eyes struggle to focus on a screen, your entire body unconsciously adjusts its posture. You lean forward, craning your neck closer to the monitor, and that throws your entire spinal alignment completely out of whack. Moving on to section 2, why do our eyes tire? It's like this. Walking outdoors perfectly illustrates our evolutionary design. When we move around outside, our eyes are naturally shifting focus. We're looking far away at the horizon, then down at our feet, then left, then right. Now contrast that dynamic movement with staring at a screen. Screen time is a highly static activity that demands continuous, locked focus at a fixed distance of about 2 feet. The tiny, delicate muscles in and around your eyes are basically flexing and holding a microscopic weight for hours on end without a single break. It is no wonder they get absolutely exhausted. But you know, the screen isn't just about focal distance, it's also about our environment. We have these environmental saboteurs. First up, excess blue light from our monitors, phones, and tablets. This specific wavelength of light actually tricks our bodies by suppressing melatonin, which is the vital hormone that regulates our sleep. This is exactly why it's so incredibly hard to fall asleep after working late on your laptop. Your brain literally thinks the sun is still up. Second, air-conditioned offices. AC units strip moisture from the air, which in turn rapidly evaporates the protective tear film on the surface of your eyes. That leads to painful corneal irritation and that gritty, dry feeling we all hate. Okay, this next data point always shocks people. There is a massive 60% decrease in your blinking frequency when you're intensely focused on a screen. Think about it right now. When was the last time you actively blinked while engaging with this explainer? Without us even realizing it, our intense cognitive focus essentially paralyzes our natural blinking mechanism. And blinking is how we spread moisture and nutrients across the eye. By dropping that rate by 60%, we're actively stripping away the moisture our eyes desperately need to function. Section 3, the golden rule, 20-20-20. If you take away just one actionable habit from today, let it be this beautifully simple antidote to screen fatigue. Step 1. After every 20 minutes of continuous screen work. Step 2, simply look at an object at least 20 feet away. Out a window, down a hallway, literally anywhere but your desk. Step 3, hold your focus on that distant object for exactly 20 seconds. Why 20 seconds? Because biologically, that's approximately how long it takes for those tiny, overworked muscles in your eyes to fully release their close-up tension and relax. Make this your daily habit and you will dramatically drop your risk of blurry vision and fatigue. And hey, alongside the golden rule, you can add in these simple eye stretches. Yes, your eyes need stretching just like your hamstrings do. Every 1 to 2 hours, take a moment to physically move your eyes to their maximum ranges of motion. Look far left, then far right. Look straight up, straight down, and roll them in circles. It might feel a little funny to do at your desk, but this simple activity actively increases blood flow to the ocular area, and it can immediately refresh your tired vision. Section 4, optimize your workspace.
Pivoting from our eyes to our physical environment, making small, smart adjustments to your setup can literally save you from chronic pain. Let's run through a really quick workspace checklist. First, distance. You want to keep your monitor about 50 to 70 centimeters away from your face, so roughly arm's length. Second, monitor position. The absolute center of your screen should be at eye level or just slightly below it. This ensures your neck stays in a nice, neutral posture. Third, lighting. You need balanced room lighting. You definitely don't want a glaring bright monitor in a pitch black room, and you don't want harsh sunlight from a window bouncing directly off your screen and into your eyes. Balance the contrast so your eyes don't have to fight the glare.
Now, this brings us to a major modern myth. We all absolutely love our blue light filters, night modes, and fancy yellow-tinted glasses. And don't get me wrong here, they are fantastic for visual comfort, especially when it comes to reducing brightness in the evening. But here is the hard truth. They do not replace natural rest. Relying solely on a filter is kind of like taking a painkiller for a sprained ankle and then continuing to run on it. It merely delays the fatigue. It doesn't actually cure the underlying muscle strain. Which brings us to this absolutely critical point about true breaks. Be honest, how often do you take a 5-minute break from your computer monitor only to immediately pull out your phone and start scrolling through social media? That is not a break for your eyes. You are just trading a big screen for a smaller one that requires even more intense focus. A true break means stepping away from all digital devices. Stand up, walk outside, look at the sky, or just close your eyes for a minute. Give your visual system a chance to experience the real 3-dimensional world. Finally, Section 5, Nutrition and Healthy Habits. Zooming out to your overall holistic health, the literal fuel your eyes need to survive this digital age includes vitamins A, C, and E. You can get these powerhouses super easily from everyday foods like carrots, dark leafy greens like spinach, citrus fruits like oranges, and healthy fats from avocados. These aren't just empty calories, guys. These specific nutrients physically strengthen your retina, and they act as an internal shield, protecting your cellular eye tissue from the damaging free radicals that are generated by constant light exposure. And please, whatever you do, never forget that hydration is key. We talked earlier about dry eyes from reduced blinking and AC rooms, right? Well, systemic hydration matters just as much. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day directly prevents your eyes from drying out from the inside. Your body simply can't produce tears if it doesn't have water. And if you're stuck in a dry office environment all day long, don't be afraid to utilize artificial tears recommended by a doctor to help keep that essential protective moisture locked in. So, as we wrap things up today, I want to leave you with one really provocative question to ask yourself right now. Have you rested your eyes today? Don't wait until tomorrow to start protecting your vision. I want you to apply what you've just learned right now. When this explainer ends, look 20 feet away, do some eye circles, blink deeply a few times. Your eyes do so much for you every single day. It is time you return the favor and give them the care they deserve. Thanks so much for engaging with this material, and I will catch you in our next explainer.